Jordan Bryant. Jacob H. Jalen. DQ, we're waiting for you. Kalia.
Welcome to our 6th grade program. We have been studying World War II across the curriculum. We invite you to take a journey through 3 major events of World War II: Pearl Harbor and the entry of the United States into the war, the tragedy of the Holocaust, and the destruction and the decision to use the atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan. There are many things we learned over the past several weeks, and we hope that you will appreciate the we hope you will appreciate our presentation of that knowledge. But especially, we hope that you recognize the need that we have to never forget those who are lost during times of war. We know that we can change the world and create a better place to live, of hope and peace.
To the plight of Japanese Americans living on the west coast of the United States after the bombing of Pearl Harbor. Americans started to fear that Japanese would attack the west coast next. They worried that Japanese Americans living on the west coast would feel allegiance to Japan and attack the United States from north.
Into relocation camps, they had to sell their homes and businesses. All of the people being sent to the relocation camps were of Japanese descent. Most of them were American citizens, and many had evaded serving in the United States Army or Navy.
Time comprehending the decision. This Japan Americans were citizens. They were neighbors living
Served by many children on the home front during World War II. Many things changed when we went to work in shipyards and factories. Rosie the Riveter became a symbol associated.
Good morning.
What are you doing here?
My Uncle Henry forgot his lunch. I'm taking it to him. He's a fisherman.
Are you alone?
Yes.
You came out before daybreak just to bring a lunch? Why doesn't your uncle eat fish?
Well, Uncle Henrik doesn't even like fish. He says he sees too much of it and smells too much of it. Anyway, he wouldn't eat it raw. I suppose he would if he were starving, but Uncle Henrik always has bread and cheese for lunch. I like fish. I like it the way my mother cooks it. Sometimes she rolls in bread and says, "Don't, that's Uncle Henrik's bread."
Have you seen anyone in the woods?
No. Only you? What are you doing in the woods anyway? You're making me late. Uncle Hendrik's boat is going to leave here before I get here with this lunch.
Your uncle has a pretty little lunch, like a woman. Hey, what's that? There in the bottom.
I don't know. My mother's going to be angry that y'all saw me and made me late. Plus, you completely ruined Uncle Hendrik's lunch, so he's going to be mad at me too. I don't know. Wasn't it anyone in the napkin once? I don't know what it is.
Stop crying, you silly.
Camps through terrorism, concentration camps between the years 1942 and 1944. Less than 100 survived. In these poems and pictures drawn by the young inmates of terrorism, we see the daily misery of these uprooted children.
Lots of blanket the children crawling and drawing to revealing maturity beyond their years, and are hunting reminders of what no children should have.
The 1.5 million children that died in the Holocaust did nothing to be persecuted. They all had dreams, they all had hopes, and they all lost their miscarriage. The place where butterflies don't live, the sixth grade class gave them.
The Nazi regime by wearing paper clips on their collar. When other signs of resistance were forbidden, the paperclip were meant to show unity and that we are bound together.
July 16, 1945, the first test explosion of an atomic bomb was conducted at Alamogordo bombing range in New Mexico. A short time later, the leaders for the Allies decided to use the atomic bomb on Japan.
This is a secret super weapon of Americans. Most people approved of Thurman's decision to use it. Only later, as grisly images of the destruction is supposed.
2008. If a sick person folded 1,000 paper cranes, the gods would restore the person's health. Sadako began her task of folding the paper cranes. She thought that this would surely take away the dreaded disease and restore the smiles to the faces of her family and friends. There were 644 cranes hanging from the ceiling of Sadako's hospital room when she died on October 25, 1955, at the age of 12.
Was erected as a lasting tribute to all of the children killed by the atomic bomb and its after the war had lost their lives. Some people are still feeling the effects of this war today, even though it was over 60 years ago. It is often said that history repeats itself. It is also said that man learns from his mistakes. Our hope is that the lesson learned on both sides of this conflict will create leaders who make wise decisions when faced with difficult choices.